Hi, and good morning here from Kempton Park Bowling Club in lovely Kempton Park, Gauteng province, in the Ekurhuleni sub-districts. And we're starting this match off with a measure to see if the jack is 23 meters. For those new to the sport of bowls, the jack needs to be at least 23 meters from the mat line, and unfortunately this one is slightly short. And first go of determining the length has now given the jack away to South Africa, Louise Evans, who's going for a longer end. I think that will be a tactic to go for the longer. Thailand's player, um, Thailand's player, Nimit Karatak. Hope I'm pronouncing the surname correctly. We'll start off. She's on a good line. Just needs a bit of weight. I think that will be probably the advantage to Louise. She'll be able to go for the longer ends here. Yeah, and we saw yesterday that whoever gets the first shot close to the jacks tends to win the end as well. So he's just running through there slightly and also a bit narrow. Yeah, the greens will be quite difficult to navigate this morning. We had quite a bit of dew. It was quite cooler this morning than it was in other yesterday. Going around that one, a wonderful line again, still about 1.5 meters short. Remember, this is the B7 classification. Oh, well adjusted. Still running slightly through, but probably holding shot there. Nimit, good lines again, just struggling to get the weight. It's quite difficult playing from the wheelchair to get to the longer ends. All your speed is generated only by your back and arms, so that makes it quite difficult. And Marie is still running through. Yeah, everybody joining us from around the world, let us know where you're watching from. Oh, now they'll determine the shots here. How many? So Louise picked up 2 there. So now she'll determine the length. I think she'll probably continue with those longer ends. Yeah, definitely. She's definitely going for 27 meters plus. I think this one's probably at 29, maybe 30. Playing another forehands, playing with Drake Pride bowls. Oh, great line again there. Just about a meter short. A lovely venue here at Kempton Park Bowling Club. If you're in the area, why don't you come down and enjoy some bowls on this Sunday? Nice and sunny day in South Africa. Winters, start of winter almost upon us. This looks to be a good adjustment. Will she have the weight? No, getting the lines, just struggling to get that longer lengths. Oh, great second ball there by Louise. Now she actually started playing bowls as part of her recovery process after. Oh, wonderful third ball as well. Will there be a toucher? Yes, it is. Our first toucher in the match. Currently holding free. Nimit will have to get one close. Put a little bit of more effort in. It's quite difficult because remember, she's playing from the wheelchair. This looks to be on a good line. And it has the weight. Will it run into traffic? Unfortunately, it does. I think she had the weight for that shot. Oh. And on the... Yeah. On the forehand again, drawing another one close. Currently holding 4. Nimit just needs to adjust the line on the last one. And she'll be in there. She doesn't run into traffic. This one's going to be close. Oh, and she's limiting the damage. Well bowled. She was 4 down there. I think she's limited to maybe 3, maybe just 2. I'm probably going to ask for a measure for that to make sure. Let's see. I'm happy to give 2. Oh, they're going to have a measure. Our marker Michelle Hunt, wife of the president here at Kempton Park Bowling Club, the real boss, as they refer to her. The umpire being called in here to assist. That one is out. Will it be free? It's going to be close. Yeah, it's... Yeah, so it's free to Louise. So she'll move on to 5. So I think it will be important for the player from Thailand to get control of the mat to determine the length. I think Louise will stick to that longer ends. Like I said, Louise started playing bowls as part of her recovery process after she had a stroke. Her husband Jason, a very accomplished bowler. Well, everybody knows him. 3-time Masters champion. They also recently won a few tournaments in this area as well. And JBA plays out of Morningside. He's being a bit short there, but great line again. Let's see what Nimit does here. Playing on the backhand. Oh, great lines. Just needs that weight. The weight adjustment. Oh, if you're joining us live, remember to comment. Give us a shout out where you're watching from around the world. I'm sure we're going to have a few JBA supporters coming onto the stream as well. Alright, so we're up to over 20 viewers this early in the morning. Thanks for joining us. Louise playing on the backhand. May have gone a little bit wide, but great weight control on that one. Probably just in front of the jack line. Just a bit wide. She's holding free at the moment. Yet again, getting that first ball close, putting the pressure on her opponent. Nimit just missing her weight again. Such great line she is having. It's amazing to see these athletes in action. Real ambassadors for the sport of lawn bowls. Oh, this looks to be a great bowl. Oh, that's going to be number 4 in the bag. Now it's up to Nimit to try and limit the damage or get shot. The pressure's on her. She doesn't want to drop a 4 now. She doesn't. I think she might be short again and running into traffic as well. That will be 4-2. Louise Evans from South Africa. And she'll move on to 9. A current score 9-0 after 3 ends. Some viewers from New Zealand joining us. coverage from Cape Town, Mulbrae, Vilakazi, and Gregory Martin joining us again. Louise sticking to those longer ends. She has the advantage. That's why it's so important to play to your strengths or your opponent's weakness, especially in singles. When you have control of the mat, you have to work with a game plan. So many bowlers I see just roll the jack. Current score 9-0 in favour of Louise Evans from South Africa. And she's drawn another one close. Now we're up to Nimit to get close. She hasn't had been able to put on the pressure since she's lost the mat on that first. Oh, this one's not far off. Oh, that's so close, but Louise still holding that first advantage. Oh, another great bowl. Jack level. And it falls over towards the jack. She's holding 2 at the moment. Nimit with great lines. He just needs to add that another 1.5 meters of weight. Playing on the backhand. This one's not far off. She's not going to be short on this one. And I think she's going to draw very close to the shot. And will it fall over? Yes, it does. I think it will be very close. I think it's a measure. I think it might be in favor of Nimit there. Just lying behind the jack. None of the players are asking who's holding shot. Oh, Louise with a great third bowl there. Getting close. Now that does create a bit of a target for Nimit, but I think she's going to stick to the backhand. She's gotten the line. Will she change her hand? It's difficult to see from our angle if she's changed. Oh, she's sticking to the backhand. And the weight looks good again. Oh, just running through a bit of a patch of grass there that just seems to slow it down slightly. Now Louise, no one has asked who's holding shot. Oh, and she's drawn the shot. Wonderful bowl there. Getting a round of applause. Also getting another toucher there. Nimit does have the advantage if she can get anything onto any of that shot bowl, but I think she might be in her own way. And she's gone a bit narrow as well, and short. Now the question is it just the 1 or 2? So Louise will definitely pick up the 1.
If you need something to drink, eh? You are on it, I think.
Yeah, 1, 2. Louise and Nimit had the advantage still that last bowl. And Louise will move on to 10. A 10-0 advantage after 4 ends. Louise putting the mat on the 3-meter mark. Going long again. Using an advantage. Playing with a drag brides. Oh, look at that lovely bend. Oh, such a great first start, putting the pressure on Nimit from Thailand. Yeah, do we have any viewers from Thailand? Let us know. Probably a bit late in the evening currently that side. Good morning, Diane Martin, watching all the way from Wales in the UK. Lovely to have you on the live stream. Oh, Louise's mother. Oh, that's nice to have you this side. Enjoying the game. Louise having a good advantage at the moment. Holding 2 at the moment, so she's again has the advantage of that first shot, which so far in most of the games we've had has been a clear advantage, putting the pressure on. It's like having a very good lead in a fours match, piling on the pressure. Two and a half meters short, asking just how far that front balls are. She'll be able to draw around them. On the backhand, Louise has really found her line superbly on this backhand, and she's drawn another one close. Yeah, players tend to think they need to get onto the jack or get a toucher. It's about getting as close as you can. Lawn bowls is a very tactical game. Nimit on the backhand. This looks to be on a good line. Does she have the weight? And I think she's not far off. Will she use those two? Oh, just falling short again. That one might force Louise to change her hand, and it does. Playing on the forehand, she delivers. Just seems to hang out a little bit on that hand, but is in a good position. If that jack is popped out, she's holding free, so she can afford to play a tactical bowl there. Oh, unfortunately, just falling short there. Yeah, the other challenge many of these wheelchair bowlers have is not hitting your hand against the wheel, which does add an extra dynamic. That's why you'll see many of them lean over quite far, using the whole wheelchair as a free has been taken out. Asking for a long measure here. Yeah, volunteers acting as umpires and markers. I think we need to thank them all. Without them, this game will not be able to host tournaments like these. It's nice to be able to have this tournament back in South Africa. It's the fifth time it's been run. I think it's the third time in South Africa. And Ekurhuleni Bowls doing a wonderful job of hosting this tournament. I've only heard how much everybody's enjoyed it. Let's see if we. I will just check. I think it was probably just the 3, but we'll just check with the markers. Yeah, it's 4. So Louise taking a 14-0 advantage on this one. And Louise will stick to that longer end. That advantage will go away as the green speeds up. Yeah, Gregory, just to give you an update, Dion van der Vyver also won his second match yesterday. I can give you a rundown of all the scores of where everybody's standing, who's the leaders in each section. Just hold on 1 second for you guys while we're watching Louise, just giving Nimit a bit of a chance here. Remember, those scores are available if you go onto the Bowl South Africa website and you go under the 2024 Bowls, International Bowls for the Disabled link. You'll be able to go to the tournament website. Okay, in the B7, let's start from the top. The B6 category being played at Kempton Park. Currently in the lead there on 4 points is Logan from South Africa. Then Dion van der Vyver leading his section, also on 4 points. And then in the other section, B6, it is Im Chanu from South Korea leading that section. And then the women's sections, B6, that section is also being led by the South Korean Kim Yabe. We had her yesterday on the live stream. She had a wonderful match. Goodbye. And then on the other section, which is a bit more open, they have Nimit's got a touch here, the first one of the match. Now she's holding. Like I said, the advantage of the longer ends will participate as the ring starts to speed up. The ladies section 5 is they have only 4 players in that section, so it's a bit more open. We have Amanda Latmore against the lady from Thailand, both on 2 points there. So yeah, that, and then we have Louise Evans leading this section on the B7 ladies. And the other B7 section is led by the lady from South Korea, Jung Bokya. Hope I'm not murdering those surnames too much. It's a bit difficult for my Afrikaans tongue. Too many syllables and too little syllables. Then in section 8 for the men, we have Andy Cladwell from Canada leading that section. but she tied with Niku Breche from South Africa. And the other men's section, we have Dudley Saunders playing for the IBD team, which is basically the almost like the substitutes for some of the countries who didn't have enough players leading that section. And then we have Garth Rees Gibbs leading his section. And then Michael James Josephs from Singapore leading section 11. I'm going to ask for a measure here. Ask for a measure just to make sure.
Six.
So again, Nimit giving the advantage away after getting that shot. By just rolling too short. Was 22.6 meters. It needs to be 23 meters. Louise still with a good advantage. Hi, Carl. No, unfortunately, Nico not playing at the same green as us, or same club. And Richard Arthur from Brackenhurst Alberton. Ria Potgieter watching all the way from Pretoria. Yeah, and good morning to my dad, Chris Swanepoel, watching all the way from Warrington. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Oh, almost getting a touch there, Louise. When she's holding the advantage, she was making full use of this longer end. Seems to be more difficult for Nimit to get the weight playing away from her commentary area. They've changed the direction of the green from yesterday. Yeah, and unfortunately they're playing directly into the sun, so this is more afternoon direction. Playing north to south. So it might be difficult to judge the distance with the sun in the eyes. As you'll see on the screens as well, It's a bit more difficult to distinguish between the bowls because of the shadows they automatically create. Louise going on to the forehand, setting herself up. A wonderful delivery. Just running into a bit of traffic there. I think she might be holding 2, maybe 3. Yeah, thanks. We also have a lady assisting with gathering of the bowls. Which just speeds up the game. One being taken out. Yeah, asking for a long measure again. Keeping the umpire busy. Yeah, volunteers from all over the Gauteng province. Assisting from Bulls Gauteng North. We have national selectors assisting with a bit of marking as well. With Jenny Jones, I see her over on green A, Rink 3. And looks like it might just be the one. Let's see. Yeah, just the one. 15-1. Of the 7 ends completed. Again, Louise taking advantage of that first ball. Holding the shot, putting the pressure on. Going for quite a long end here. This is very close to the 2-meter mark. I think it's about 1.5 meters short. Not sure exact length the green is. Yeah, right in front of the commentary box, we having a call for the mirror. See if the jack is inside, and it is. Let's see, Louise holding an advantage after that first ball once again. But as you can see, playing back to the commentary box, out of with the sun at their backs, seems like Nimit Karatak is getting a lot closer, having an easier time getting the weight. As the green is speeding up as well, she won the last end playing in this direction. She'll need to start stringing a few ends. She wants to keep herself in this match. It's not over yet. Remember, they first to 21. Nimit here on a good line. Just falling short. Louise She's on her backhand, playing towards the ditch side. Oh, wonderful ball again. I think this will be number one. Yes, great ball. She's currently holding free. A free here or a 4 here will get her within striking distance of that 21. So Nimit will definitely need to get her last ball close to at least cut it down to at the most 1. We're sticking to that backhand. I think just too much traffic on the forehand at this moment. Going a bit wider. I think that one could be in the count. Have a good look between Nimit's red ball here on the left hand side of the screen and Louise's last ball. Nimit doesn't look happy. She's gone narrow, unfortunately. So a definite free. Will it be 4? It'll be easier to look if they take out that free, so Nimit will ask if they can take out. Louise will ask if they can take out the free, so you can have a look at that 4th one. From our vantage point, it looks like it could be very close to. It's taken out the free. Yeah, asking for a measure between that 3rd one. Michelle Hunt just propping those balls to make sure they don't fall over. Now Louise here will be within striking distance now of that magical 21. She picked up free, so she moves on to 18. Louise here again going for that longer end. Really making full advantage of that. First ball, giving Nimit here a chance. That one I don't think is going to make it. I have to say, wonderful facilities here at Kempton Park Bowling Club. If you are in the area, come down. Enjoy some wonderful international bowls. Watching these players with disabilities in action is a wonderful experience. It's an eye-opener as well. Really inspirational for all of us, how they've overcome the challenges and enjoy this wonderful sport we all enjoy. Hi, Nico, watching all the way from Cape Town. Hi, Michael Watts watching Wells watching all the way from Namibia. Close to my home district. I'm from the Northern Cape myself. Yeah, it is. That is really the case. It's really the one sport for all. Our saying is one sport for life, and it's for everyone from able-bodied to disabled, um, youngsters, olds, veterans. There's a space for everyone. If you want to be competitive, you can be competitive. If you just want to play social, there's business leagues and fun days and stuff like that. And you know, wherever you go at any bowls club, you will be well entertained, and the food is always good. I have to say, we had a lovely lunch yesterday here at Kempton Park Bowling Club. Oh, what a wonderful bowl there by Nimit, getting a toucher. Only the second one of the match for her. Now that will put on a bit of pressure. Yeah, we're not doing any matches further today, but the next matches will be on Thursday and Friday. We'll probably give you a better idea of which matches that will be as we get closer to those dates. But it will be some of the finals. So we'll have 2 days of finals, and that will be brought to you by Pitch Vision. Wonderful to have them on board, doing some bit of live streaming for us, helping them develop their product from our knowledge. And Nimit just getting the one there. That's what she needs. She just needs to pick up the ones. Get back in this game. Now she needs to make sure she keeps the advantage. And don't give the jack away again. So yeah, we'll keep you updated during the course of the week of which matches that will be. And I'm sure we're going to have quite a few great finals coming up Thursday and Friday this week. I have to say it's quite interesting having all these players from all over the world. We have players from India, Singapore, Thailand, South Korea, Canada, all enjoying the hospitality we have to offer here in the Gauteng province, in Ekurhuleni. They're playing at 3 clubs. It's the headquarters is in Germiston, Delville. I'm gonna ask for a measure again. This has been a real problem for Nimit, the lady from Thailand. Um, just trying to go too short. Maybe just she should attempt to go a little bit longer, but not as long as Louise has gone. But let's see if this one is over the 23-meter mark. Unfortunately short again. So unfortunately just losing the advantage when she has it. It's so important to, when you have the advantage of determining the length you want to play, to keep it. So something for players to consider. Do a bit of practice rolling the jack as well. I tell my players before singles match or when they have to play lead, get all the jacks available in the club and you do a bit of you put yourself targets where you want to end up. And you basically practice rolling that jack as straight as possible to the exact length within half a meter of that target. It's such an important part of the game, and I see too many players just rolling it willy-nilly. Some even throwing it from the hip. Oh, well, that's a good start. It's still about 2 meters short. But at least it's closer than it's been playing in the other direction. That was the first end that Nimit has won on the playing away from the commentary box. So the current score 18-2 in favor of Louise. She doesn't want to get stuck on that 18 too long. This is where you want a front toucher, just to settle the nerves. Oh, well, weight adjusted there by Nimit. And she has... Well, she's currently holding the advantage of 2 shots. And she has that overall advantage of getting that first shot, putting on the pressure on Louise. But there's lots of room to draw in there. Now we have a few kivita coming to visit. For those who don't know, kivit is a type of bird found here in South Africa. I'm not sure what the English name for it is. I'll have to Google that. But I think universally in South Africa it's like a hadida. Everybody knows exactly what bird you're talking about when you say kivit. Oh, Nimit just being short there again. And let's ask our viewers, do you know what the English name for a kivit is? I'm sure we have a few bird watchers out there watching as well. We have one encroaching here close to the camera on the side. Having a good look at the action. Seeing a few worms to be able to eat. Louise on the backhand. And she's just run through there with great lines. I think this would be probably just the one. So she'll move on to 19. Picking up 2 there, moving on to 20. So only 1 point away from that magical 21. As you knows the ball, and she's almost given away the advantage, getting that jack stopping right on the edge of the ditch. Now this will be on the 2 meter mark, so this is probably the longest end we've played. Oh, and Louise is starting with a wonderful first ball. Really piling on the pressure. Let's see what Nimit can do here. Nimit from Thailand. Really struggled with the length ends. It's quite difficult, especially if you're playing from a wheelchair. All your power is generated from your back and your arms and your shoulders. I'm drawing another one close. Nimit changing to the forehand. But really struggling playing away from the commentary box. I think that sun might really be affecting her quite a bit. And especially the length that Louise has taken advantage of. Really playing to her strengths. Oh, Nimit's on a good line here. Unfortunately, just lacks that weight. She needs to find another 2 meters somewhere. Louise going nice and wide. Look at that lovely bend. Oh, what a wonderful last ball. Piling on the pressure. Now for those new to the sport of bowls, the ball or the bowl is not perfectly round, and that's what gives it its curve or bias as it's rolling. Basically what happens, because the center of gravity is to one side of the bowl, as soon as it starts slowing down, it starts to bend to the side, and that's the match. A wonderful match here by Louise Evans. Wrapping this one up, 21-2 after just 11 ends. So yeah, that's the match. Louise adding another win to her record. Getting one step closer to playing in the finals and a gold medal for South Africa. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to Kempton Park Bowling Club for hosting us for this live stream. They've been real wonderful hosts if you are in the area, and if you are a person, a player, a person with disabilities, and you're thinking of trying the sport, I would definitely recommend Kempton Park Bowling Club. They have wonderful facilities for players with disabilities. They'll be real accommodating to you guys. So it's a wonderful venue to try. Come and enjoy the sport of bowls. And yeah, if you watching this later on, remember to comment and like and share with your friends so we can increase the reach. That's your part, how you can do help us promote the sport of lawn bowls even further. And yeah, we'll be signing off. So this is our last match for the morning. Unfortunately, not a very long one, but I think everybody enjoyed the match. I think it was a good match. I think Louise just had the advantage of getting that early start, playing to the longer ends, and as soon as Nimit from Thailand got close, unfortunately, um, it was just a little too late. But yeah, we'll be signing off. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye.